from my listener sitting, and I accept the payment. I left the payment and resurrected another high beat so I can send it back under with just some other stops. I'm a motherfucking juggernaut. The fucking topic discussion stops when
Right, so this is now part 2 of how to make a JRPC tool. Now in the first tutorial we done all the references and stuff like that and made the tool connect. So if you haven't watched that tutorial and you need to know that, be sure to watch part 1. I'll link it in the video right now. But yeah, let's get on to making Black Ops 1 mods. Now the thing with what we're going to be using is the console command. Now if you know anything about dvars, basic stuff like CFG menus, or if you've got experience in GSE and you know how to set a function, let's just say promod or FOV or something like that, that's pretty much what the console is going to do inside this tool. So yeah, you will pick it up straight away if you know how to do stuff like that. But yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make, let's just say, a God mode function. So let's just quickly drag another button to this tool. Make it that size, and now we're going to call this button, let's just say, toggle God mode. So now once you've done that, you just want to click the button, and now it's going to make a button like it did with our connect button in part 1. So now anything you put here will activate when you press it. So this is where the console command comes from. It's a good thing I'll save this because it saves precious time. Right, so how to call something, you would obviously put Smokey, because that's what we called JRPC in the part 1 tutorial. As you can see at iXbox console, which means JRPC is now named to Smokey. So anything you put Smokey, it knows that it's using JRPC. Now you can call this anything you want, so you can call it, you know, JTAG or anything like that if you want. You can call it your name. I just called it my name, just for, I don't really know, just for something to use. So once you've done that, you just want to press dot, and now you want to put call void. So now once you've done that, it's now going to be calling something, whatever you put here. So the reason why there's a bracket and there's this weird number here, this is the offset for that game. So what an offset is, it's pretty much memory from the game. Because this is a tool, you can't just put a function like you would in like a normal thing like GSC or CFG. Because that's already inside the game, it knows what it is. But because this is a tool trying to connect to your JTAG and stuff like that, you would need to use offsets for it to know what you're trying to do to the game. So for the offset for the console command would be this number right here. So now it knows that it's reading from this offset. You would obviously want to put a comma there and then a new objective, just to tell the game that you're wanting to do like a new function. And then these things right here, this would be where your dvar would go. So the dvar for God mode for Black Ops 1 is called God. So once you've done that, as soon as you press the button, it's gonna read it from this offset, and then it's gonna know it's like a new object, like it's something new you want to do, and then it's gonna read the God mode function that we've just put here. So once you've done that, you can now do other things like let's just say noclip. In fact, we're just gonna paste a lot of buttons here, so let's just have these. So we're going to call this one toggle noclip. We're going to put this as let's just say toggle third person. Let's just say toggle cartoon vision. And for this one we're going to put, let's just do a bind. So bind D-pad right to noclip. So now that's pretty much the hardest thing out of it. Now you can pretty much just copy and paste everything. So pretty much you just copy this, paste this code here, obviously change the function, otherwise it's going to keep saying God mode. So now you would want to do the function for noclip. So noclip. Now you'd want to do third person. Toggle CG underscore third person. And cartoon vision, so that's going to be r underscore full bright. I should have really put these functions in the text box because I didn't really want to make these tutorials long. That's why I kind of copy and pasted the stuff from Notepad. So yeah, this one is now bind D-pad right to noclip. So now how you would make a bind in the game is the same way how you would do it with a CFG menu. So for a CFG menu, for like COD World at War or COD 4, if you have any experience with that, it would be something like bind D-pad underscore right and then the function. So because it's noclip, we're just going to put noclip. So what that's going to do is when you press the button, it's going to make your D-pad right activate noclip. Now the reason why we've put toggle here is because we want it to toggle this on and off. The same with this one here, on and off. The reason why we didn't put toggle here and toggle here for noclip and God mode is because there's already a toggle built into it. So if you just press that, it's going to say God mode on and off. But for these ones it won't do that, so that's why you have to put toggle space, the dvar name, and then the value of it. So 1 would enable third person and then 0 would disable it. So now what we're going to quickly do is we're just going to quickly test this tool. On Black Ops 1. Right, so now we've debugged the tool and everything, and we've added the mods like noclip and God mode and stuff like that. I thought I'd just quickly show you that this does work. So what we're going to quickly do is we're going to quickly connect to console, and now we're going to see if God mode and everything works. So if we press God mode, as you can see, God mode's been activated. If we press third person, press cartoon vision, we press D-pad right, we now got noclip. And yeah, that's what pretty much D-pad right does. It just toggles noclip on and off. Instead of you having to press the flipping the button over and over again to turn it off and on, you can just bind it to your D-pad, and so much easier. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial on how to do console commands to the game and everything like that. So yeah, hopefully this tutorial helped you out, and be sure to watch part 3 if you want to learn anything else about making tools. And yeah, peace.